Ready for the next phase of our operation? Next, we have to seize the means of production, then destroy them. That'll show Varknar we mean business. Come, this way!
Just keep it in your pants, okay, darling? Your gun, I mean. Name's Bench. We here in the village have been having a spot of trouble with our local evil wizard, Baldar the Ghastly. I know you can help.
It will only be the work of a moment to blow his brain from his skull. Back in a flash.
No! This village has seen enough violence for one lifetime. We want this solved peacefully. Just get him to leave us alone.
Consider my weapon holstered. I am certain this will be simple.
So let me get this straight. We're trying to not aggro this guy?
Yeah, you heard the bird. Don't worry, I'm sure this will be super duper easy since you're both masters of finesse. Smoothest of the smooth.
Oh, we can finesse. We're finesse-capable.
Aw, you really do think that? And I want you to know, from me to you, it's really adorable.
I hope you made your peace. You're quite the little killer, aren't you? Time for a spell!
An ancient obelisk juts from the ground nearby. Touch it not, my sweet, lest ye summon a terrifying creature of dread power. This obelisk will summon a nasty little piggo goblin. Blah.
And by that, I mean, I'm gonna kick your knee.
Not a chance! The forces of darkness encroach!
Hey, wait.
My conscience is clean, villain. Go for the eyes! As always, good triumphs over evil. Or was it lawful over chaos? Be blessed with heat! little devil. Serves you right.
Oh, they're still after me. I don't know if I lost them, but I can't run anymore. I just need a second to catch my breath. If anybody finds this, these might be the last words of Jar. I heard murmurs of revolution around the soup cauldron, and I heard a name. GTFO. Goblins tired of false depression. I've risked my life to join them. But that life wasn't worth living anyway. But now I finally have something to fight for. If I survive the night, that is.
Laid low by the light.
Is that a marble near you? Break it. I want to remember. To make some coin, Eldon started a wart-shrinking side hustle. Long story short, he grew one into a third head instead. Luckily, the chatty thing responded well to an old-fashioned demon punch to the face and topical ointment. Extraordinary teamwork, I say.
I can't believe it! They're real! They're really goddamn real! GTFO! Oh, the revolution is nigh! I can feel it in the air, in the way these people speak. Except there's this guy, Gutwinch. Seems like a total toolwad. I think he might even just be appropriating the language of evolution to get chicks. Well, here's one chick he won't get. I'll be too busy fighting the good fight for goblin freedom.
You're feeling luckier, Mamacita.
Evil wizard, I presume?
Yes, I take pride in finding new and exciting ways to terrorize those infernal nerds in the village. And with this one-of-a-kind scroll, I shall unlock an ancient tomb housing a weapon more horrifying than you can imagine.
Though slaying him would be wildly satisfying, I promise bench non-violence. I see only one other way forward. I would prefer not to injure you, but I will, unless you leave the village alone.
Ha! Threaten me, will you? You think mere mortal weapons can defeat me? The evil wizard Baldur, scourge of the village. How idiotic! You'll never catch me, fool!
Your villainy will only win you a swift capture.
Oops, too slow again. You're... I can blink a port infinity times. Toying with you is just too much fun. You run around like a coil chasing its tail. Keep your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty chafing clown! Oh no! The big hero can't catch the evil wizard! You will never lay hands upon me, the evilest of all wizards! The more you pursue me, the more havoc I'll wreak upon that pathetic village. Those goblins were asking for it. Stay away from me, goblin tool. You'll never catch Baldur the Ghastly!
I've threatened you once. Do not make me do it again.
No! Don't hurt me. I'm far more frail than I seem. I'll leave the village alone, I swear. I'll even leave you with this. It will unseal an ancient cave, and within you will find a weapon.
I feel a great shift in the magical fabric of the universe. Did you solve our wizard problem?
Ah, yes, we hashed things out using our words. As a thank you, he bequeathed me a scroll. It appears to open a cave holding a powerful weapon.
Oh, dear. A weapon, you say? Well, you're obviously more than capable of solving our problems without violence. Please get that weapon away from us before any more harm comes to our peaceful village.
Man, what were we thinking trying to intimidate an egomaniac like that?
I don't know. I panicked. My only other thought was to try and kiss him.
That was your only other thought? That kind of thinking is why we're not allowed on Hedon 6 anymore.
This is what comes of villainy. Back in business. This should do it! This world is not for you! Pardon me, guard, but I must pass you in order to enter that cave.
No, and I don't care who sent you. It's too risky. We don't want any more violence. Oh, hiding something, fascist? Let's see what you got in there.
If I stay my trigger finger, there may be more than one other way forward here. Allow me to slip this to you. Now, allow me to slip on by.
All right, but I better not hear about this getting out. Ah! You're a fascist too! Rampant unsexed capitalism kills!
This is a sacred resting place. Begone.
Thank you for not trying to kiss anyone, newbie. Kissing. Ugh. With all the moisture and whatnot.
I have given you so many opportunities to be thirsty. I'm putting all these cool glasses of water around and you're ignoring them like, no, I'm not dehydrated, I'm fine. WTF are you even thinking? Have you ever played an RPG? Come on.
They fought nobly and well to the end.
You don't stand a ghost of a chance. See, that doesn't quite work. Let's bet. You'll never win, hero.
Are you really so eager for destruction? Let the magic begin! Works every time. This'll come in handy. We meet at last. Arcane arrow! My spell is ready!
RNG's got nothing on you.
Finally, we can put this scroll to use. Reveal your weapon, cave! I shall now read from the scroll. Aperta dilatato foraminis. It appears this is definitively not a seduction moment.
I'm a talking skeleton!
Raise the sun! Recharge! Magic miscellaneous projectiles! I take no joy in this, but perhaps a small measure of pride.
Oh, skull holes. Neat.
Oh, thank you so much for noticing.
Last of my kind, somewhere in the middle of reading anywhere between 1 and 4 novels simultaneously. I have stood in this spot and guarded this cave for time immemorial, except I personally remember it, but that could be considered more of a curse than a blessing. Imagine if you could remember every embarrassing thing you've ever said and done, but also you were older than the sun itself. It gets to you after a while. But regardless, You have invaded my ancient hole, and no one is permitted to enter here. I guard a devious, unholy weapon, a relic of times long past, and only those worthy of using it can pass me. And no one is worthy, so no one passes me. Is that clear? I could perhaps be a bit more concise when I explain that part to people. It has been a very, very long time since I have had any visitors. It is possible the fascist goblins who have recently taken to guarding this place are quite good at their jobs. But it is unimportant. What is important is the fact that you have somehow invaded my deep, cavernous crevasse, and you cannot be allowed to leave. For no one shall be permitted to take my secrets out into the world. The world is not ready for a weapon of this caliber. My sole purpose in this world is to protect this weapon from those who would have the hubris, the audacity, to think they can wield it responsibly. I have seen more eras than you can imagine, epochs even, and no one has ever managed to convince me that this weapon should be released from my grasp. That means I have killed a lot of people. So many people. Oh, what have I done? No, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. And I will not hesitate to add you to that list of dead. It's a very long list. I can read it to you should you require before combat. Though the most ancient of names are quite difficult to pronounce, given that those alphabets no longer functionally exist. I can, however, give it my best shot. Ixpranix the Fourth. Be the brave. Lorkin the lion-hearted.
Holy gob almighty, is this dude really still talking?
Hey, excuse me! I worked really hard on this speech, so shut up and listen!
Flirksnacks Bandaquad. Hall. Oh well, that is probably enough names. You get the point. I am a stone-cold murderer, and I will do anything to protect this weapon. It is the only reason I exist. If I do not protect it, why do I exist at all? What am I? Would I dissolve into the ether? Would I turn to mist? Would I simply cease to exist? We will never know, because I will be responsible and carry out my purpose until the end of time. You, trespasser, have violated the sacred goblin's sanctuary. And if I can go on, you're allowing me to go on? Okay, I'm going to go on. And if I can go on, I would just like to inform you that you have come all this way for naught, and you will not be permitted to fight me for my weapon Anyways, I am incredibly tired. This has absolutely wiped me out. And if you're not going to do anything hostile, then I'm going back to bed for the next century and a half. Until some other idiot arrives. Good night. Also, thank you for listening. It means a lot to me to feel heard.
I suppose this would be the time for me to quickly loot and be on my way.
The weapon is in your hands. Now go on, skedaddle out of this dusty pit.
You know, I think we did all right, non-violence-wise.
Yeah, totally. But I did learn something. And that something is this. Violence really is the answer to most things, most of the time.
Hard to argue with that.
The more the dice, the better the loot.
Hang on a minute. There's a fee on the way out, too. And this one's quadruple the price.
I should think not.
Berko, pal. That's it! Take it all down! Destroy the fascists!
Hammer of celestial heights!
Not fun.
Their strength wanes. I feel magical.
So, have you retrieved the weapon? We can live our peaceful lives without fear?
It has been handled, and without violence. For the most part.
What a relief! For your wonderful gobletarian efforts, you may keep that wretched weapon. Thank you, adventurer.
Excelsior!